54th anniversary of the sit-in movement with the founders and this year's honorees.
This is our 54th annual sit-in celebration. February the 1st, 1960, you all know what happened on these floors and at this lunch counter. And that's what we're here to celebrate here today. We have our honorees with us, Mr. Quincy Jones, a legend within himself. Yeah. And we have our homeboy that came back home, Mr. Clarence Avant. And we also have the people, a couple of them that started this. If it wasn't for them, okay, none of this wouldn't have happened. We have Joe McNeil, one of the Greensboro 4, A&T 4, and Jabril Kazan, one of the Greensboro 4, A&T 4 also. And we have our MC that's going to take control of our event, our gala today from Washington, D.C. area. One of the anchors on one of the networks, television stations there, a songstress in her own right, jazz singer, Miss Angela Striblin. And she will be there to dedicate a tribute to Mr. Quincy Jones. Okay? And then we have our co-founder, Mr. Earl Jones. One of our original incorporators, also Mr. Hurley Derrickson. And we have our chairman of the board, Mr. George Clopton, here. And do I see any other board members?
You have our ambassador over there,
Mr. Sandra Hughes, our ambassador up at the Civic Center. And Mr. Joseph Level. Joseph, come on up. He's our co-MC for the evening. You're going to be seeing a lot of him and her. And we have the son of the late Frank McCain. You know Frank McCain died a couple of weeks ago, January the 9th. We have Mr. Frank McCain Jr. That's right here. The Chip is usually here also. He'll be there tonight, Mr. David Richmond's son. Okay? I'm asking my co-founder, also Earl Jones, to come up and say a few words.
Thanks, Skip. It's just such a pleasure that I just want to thank Mr. Avant and Quincy Jones for accepting the Trailblazer and the Awesome Jones Award. These are two giants in their own right. People know them in the music industry, but how do they fit into the larger scheme of things? One thing that the media has missed regarding the Greensboro 4, you know about the sit-ins, the civil rights movement spread throughout the country, but what people don't understand, it ended up being an international movement. When the Marcos government failed in the Philippines, the people sat down and sang "We Shall Overcome." Mm-hmm. From South Africa to Poland, with the fall of communism, they used sit-ins as a strategy of civil disobedience to fight against oppression and tyranny. And what's important about these two gentlemen that we're honoring this evening is that they are also international. They are impacted on the international scene. Mr. Avant saved the children in Chicago, war ravaged countries throughout the world, and he helped raise funds to alleviate many of those problems. And I really commend him for that. On the international scale, we know what he did domestically, but on the international scale, I want to just give him a hand. Yeah. And Quincy Jones. I mean, you know about Michael Jackson, Thriller, Bad, and all that. But what's important to me, more important, is what he did, the way he organized all of the singers and artists. We are the world. And he should be applauded for that, the impact. I mean, all of the major artists, people don't know that the respect and stature of Quincy Jones in the music industry was directly responsible for the gathering of all those major stars. So let's give him a applause.
We organized Operation Push.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to speak to Reverend Jesse Jackson about that. But he said they also organized Operation Push, as you well know, put that together. So we're very pleased to have these gentlemen here to accept the award, and may God bless them, and may God bless you all.